Mayweather's probably gonna use it. So.
Okay. Money team has no money.
Residents here could see their property taxes hiked by anywhere from 9 to 20% because when everybody sits down at that bankruptcy table, they're going to have to give a little and go ahead and try and raise some money in addition to working out the numbers with their creditors.
So the question I ask, we have seen this movie before. Boxers traditionally going broke. You know, they start off well, so flamboyant with all this money and all these cars, and they have businesses they invest in. There's something special, you know, at least in their minds they are.
Floyd Mayweather is facing backlash as his own staff have come forward claiming he failed to pay their wages, leading to demonstrations outside his gym. Workers at his Hollywood, Los Angeles facility have organized protests over unpaid salaries. Employees say they have gone weeks without pay, which has caused serious financial strain.
Mayweather's probably gonna use it. So.
Okay. Money team has no money.
All right.
The money team has
The protests took place outside the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness Gym on Highland Avenue, where workers raised issues about late paychecks and poor job conditions. Some staff said they left previous jobs to work at the gym, only to deal with unreliable pay. The gym's general manager, Samria Balden, shared that the ordeal has deeply affected her personal life. Employees are now thinking about taking legal action under California labor laws.
I had to deal with unsurety. I had to deal with conflict with my now wife because of me not figuring out where I'm gonna where am I gonna get money from to pay my bills? Like this is insanity, man. Like, we've had, members come here and try to offer us, we can help you out here, we can give you money, or people gave us Chick-fil-A cards so that we could try to eat food, like this. Fairness is fair, man. You gotta pay what's due. This is about more than just, pay at this point. It's like, come on.
You're good. Thank you.
How you doing? I'm Mayweather, community activist and a former trainer here at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Hollywood. We're out here today because we're spreading awareness around inhumane conditions that are taking place within a working environment.
Mayweather has often spoken about the value of self-reliance and building your own business. He has said in interviews that he wants his children to grow the companies he has started and take them even further. His business portfolio includes Mayweather Promotions, the Money Team brand, and several real estate holdings. He has also talked about buying an NBA team and investing in skyscrapers, showing his drive to keep growing his empire.
My job is to help you. Yeah, I'm with Floyd, getting a check. I get a check from Floyd, but I want to push you. Have your own business while you traveling the world with me, and we laughing, we kicking, and we joking. You got a company where you're making money also. So if something go wrong and you're not with me no more, you don't have nothing bad to say about me because I put you in a position to become an entrepreneur or to become a boss.
Floyd Mayweather, known for his boxing skills and his money nickname, has built an image around wealth and luxury. But recent events have raised questions about his financial habits, revealing a clear gap between his flashy lifestyle and the growing bills he apparently owes.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accuse Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries? $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently it's not the first time too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure, employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Mayweather, famous for living large, recently bought a $30 million mansion with resort-style features, adding to his reputation for extravagance. The purchase joins his other properties in Beverly Hills, Las Vegas, and Miami. Even with money troubles and unpaid debts making headlines, he keeps spending on high-end items and investments that show off his fortune. Even with major financial duties like back taxes and debt, Mayweather has kept up his big spending. In October 2024, he bought a $42 million package of over 60 buildings in Upper Manhattan, which includes more than 1,000 affordable housing units. Mayweather said he owns the properties fully with no partners and called the deal a smart move to grow his real estate holdings.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Mayweather has regularly denied any tax problems, saying the media pushes a false story. He points out that he paid $26 million to the IRS in 2015 and questions reports that say otherwise. He insists his financial standing is strong and that the press is giving a distorted view.
Especially when it comes to the media in this country. While everyone is counting my money and assuming the worst, these are the facts. Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015. What else could they possibly want? I'm sure I would have been notified much sooner if there were any real discrepancies, right? Bottom line, everybody just wants to be part of the Money May show, including the IRS. That's fine. You can crunch numbers all day, but in the end, my empire is rock solid and intact. Now calculate that. Hashtag TMT, hashtag Floyd Mayweather, hashtag TBE.
In spite of large debts, including $33 million owed to boxer Gervonta Davis and other unpaid amounts in Dubai, Mayweather has carried on with his habit of spending freely.
Damn, Floyd Mayweather, Money Mayweather. What, they got you up under the gun again on $25 million in taxes? Hey man, you know, stuff about to get real for you, Floyd, man, because you already owe Gervonta Davis $33 million that you ain't paid him. Do anybody find this strange that your boy Floyd is on all the IRS money, on Dubai money, on Gervonta Davis money, but yet we have all this stuff, all that flash that y'all see, but y'all realize, man, he get a lot of that stuff free. Now, guys, I'm not hating because that is my favorite boxer, man. And like I said, I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, and I love his grind. He's a hell of a fighter, but man, hey man, let the chips fall where they may, man. Everybody can get it on my channel. I'm just putting out that news, man, like the feds is putting it out there because the feds is all in that, man, business right there, man. How you on all these millions? But man, stay tuned for that next video.
Mayweather's love for luxury has taken a toll on his finances. Known for his lavish ways, he has often bought expensive cars, private planes, and high-end properties. This lifestyle has led to large tax bills, including an unpaid $7.2 million from 2010 and a $22.2 million debt from 2015. Even with these debts, he continues to spend heavily, which has raised worries about how he handles his money. His actions suggest a lack of financial discipline, favoring luxury over paying what he owes. Many have criticized this approach, pointing out the dangers of outspending your income.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
He probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
we
I see what you're
say
saying.
we make $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
a fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
Not at all.
I hope he got $10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
Yeah, I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Mayweather is known for bragging about his riches. One of his boldest claims is that he makes $3 million each month, which he says is more than tech billionaire Bill Gates. While many doubt these numbers, they do show his tendency to make big statements. Financial experts have called these figures unrealistic, noting that there is little clarity on where his income actually comes from.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, you know, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Oscar de la Hoya, a former champion boxer, has spoken openly about why Mayweather takes on certain big fights. De La Hoya says Mayweather came out of retirement to face top opponents like Canelo Alvarez and Conor McGregor mainly for the money, using the term rock crawling to describe his return to the ring.
To fight, if he really wants to come out of retirement and crawl under his rock, then call out Canelo once again at 160, okay, 100 pounds, 160 pounds. Call out Canelo and do the rematch, and that's it.
You think he's talking this trash because he wants a rematch? You think he actually wants
Absolutely.
You think he wants a rematch?
Look, another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
Again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
He's always spending, so I guess.
Absolutely. Look, he's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking.
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
Yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Easy.
What's your message to Floyd?
Floyd, stay under your rock, dude.
Mayweather's taste for the finer things is no secret, and his $18 million Jacob & Company billionaire watch is a perfect example. The custom piece, set with 260 carats of emerald-cut diamonds, shows his obsession with luxury. He bought it in 2018, and it is just one sign of his extravagant habits. Though he earned over $700 million from boxing, he has still run into money problems. Reports have linked him to a $42 million scam, and his spending, like a $1 million Super Bowl ticket, has drawn criticism.
How much is it?
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million?
You're the first to see it. That's insane. That 1.8 is high. Ooh. 18 life. That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he's saying.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
Money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Even as reports say Mayweather is dealing with money troubles, including large tax debts, he keeps showing off his wealth with new purchases. He has been spotted buying private jets and posting his luxurious life on social media, which some say shows a troubling lack of concern for his financial duties.
Boxing Doctor News. Hey there, money moves enthusiasts. Let's talk about Floyd Mayweather's wild ride in the world of wealth. 1 minute. We're hearing about financial troubles. The next, he's dropping $402 million on Manhattan real estate. But hold up, plot twist. Now his LA gym employees are protesting, claiming they haven't been paid. Is the money team really out of money? Meanwhile, Mayweather's still flexing, snagging a $20 million property in Midtown. What's the real story here? Is he a real estate mogul or facing a cash crunch? And the biggest question, does Floyd even know what's happening at his gym? This financial roller coaster is giving us whiplash. What do you think is really going on with Mayweather's millions? Drop your theories in the comments.
Mayweather often shares videos of his private jet on social media, giving fans a peek at its fancy interior. He has highlighted the roomy cabin and plush seating, which looks more like a high-end lounge than an airplane.
I'm about to get on the jet. We're headed to Miami, baby. It's your man Floyd Money Mayweather. It's Air Mayweather. We're on our way to Miami. Come with me. What's up? It's your man Money Mayweather coming to you live. And you know, right now we're on Air Mayweather. You know, we like to call it the jet Air Mayweather because you know when it's my time, it's money time. Everything we do it over the top, exclusive, big, huge, massive. You know, so you know as we slowly pull the money out the bag. You know, so right now, you know, with the money team, my man Rick right here, he chilling. He don't say much. So it's not, you know, it's nothing like riding on the Air Mayweather, big boy private jet. And you know what we do best. You know, that's 700,000. That's 700,000. That's 700,000 right there. You know, and with this, we make, you know, this 300,000. That's $1 million. $1 million private.
In an effort to protect his financial future, Mayweather has started putting money into income-generating investments. He made news with his comment, "Money doesn't make me, I make money," stressing that he views money as a tool for building wealth, not an end goal. Still, this new outlook has been overshadowed by his ongoing focus on earning more while leaving tax debts and other obligations unresolved. Although he is working to secure assets like real estate through deals with firms such as SL Green, his approach still leaves doubts about his long-term financial health.
I don't always talk about different things that I'm doing. You know, what I'm working on right now in New York City, I know you guys, if you guys haven't seen one of my buildings, is One Summit, you know.
Yes.
You know, it's actually it's one of the tallest commercial buildings in the world. So just in New York alone, I got 9 skyscrapers.
Yeah. What's the address of that building?
I don't know that one. So what I'm working on, I want you guys to know this. I got a casino coming to New York City in Times Square.
Wow.
You part of that, yeah.
Clap it up for that. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Big. That's big. That's
huge. I just saw that, Caesars.
Yes, I got a casino. SL Green is a company that I've been working with for so many years. And Andrew Matthias, you know, great business guy. This is what he told me one day. We took a walk. We was in New York. We was taking a walk. He said, "You see that building right there?" He said, "Yeah." We said, "We own that. You see this building? We own it." So we was walking and walking. Then he said, "You know, a boxer makes money when he boxing. A football player makes money when he playing football. Basketball player makes money when he playing basketball." He said, "But New York real estate, you make money when you sleep." So
yes,
that's a bar. That's a big one.
So I said, okay. So I started off something small with him in the beginning.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn has shared his take on Mayweather's finances, suggesting that despite his huge earnings, Mayweather could actually be broke. Hearn believes that Mayweather's costly lifestyle, from pricey buys to flashy displays, has fueled his money struggles. Hearn's remarks indicate that Mayweather's constant search for luxury, paired with growing debts, might eventually lead to his financial ruin.
How about Mayweather
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Not the biggest man
I think that Mayweather was unquestionably one of the best ever. But I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to say he's not a true fighter because he fought everybody he could of his era. But he was a different kind of skill set, you know. He was very much hit and don't get hit, which is the art of boxing. I think sometimes when these guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff, it just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years.
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending,
It's a lot of expenses.
That wraps up today's video. Stay tuned for more. Until next time.